Stay tuned. You do not want to miss this video. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, okay? So let's get started. Welcome everybody to the live today. Today I'll be talking about a new tax refund update. And the reason I'm going live today, you guys, is because we all know about the government shutdown. So I'll be going over that, you guys, in this live. Now, what I want to cover right now in this live, right now, if you have any questions or comments during the live, make sure you drop them down, you guys, while we on here, okay? Now, I do see that some people have started getting, again, I was mentioning this yesterday, that people are getting due dates, okay? The due dates that you're seeing that people are getting is for those who are without the earned income tax credit and additional child tax credit. So that's what you're seeing. Now, the government shutdown, you guys, a lot of you are saying, how is the government shutdown is going to affect us? Hopefully, you guys, by Monday, we are hoping the government shutdown opens back up. Now, usually it shouldn't affect tax return, but some parts of it, like non-essential services, stopped. But essential services has to continue regarding tax preparation. But I also remember, historically, we never had really a government shutdown that happened during tax season. So we're just going to have to see where this goes regarding tax returns and how it's going to impact it if it continues. Hopefully, the government shutdown will be ended. Maybe they'll come to agreement by Monday. That's what I'm seeing. But I'm going to continue to watch the news, and I'm going to continue to keep you guys updated. Now, as far as the WMR, some people are beginning to see the PATH Act. When they go in, they see the PATH Act, that you're affected by PATH Act. They're getting the due dates that I was talking about on the last video on the live. And the due dates they're seeing, some people said the 2nd. I seen somebody say the 16th, 17th. Somebody also this morning showed the 4th. So if you're on the live and you did receive a due date, let me know, you guys, in the chat. Okay, let me know whether or not some of you have got the due dates. I've been watching from inside the groups. Okay. All right. Let me see. I'm trying to get back to the comments. Also, you guys, you see that I also have on the screen, I have that about the giveaway card that I'm giving away, and I give away every tax season, the $50 gift card. I'm thinking about giving away 2 at this time. Make sure, you guys, again, for those of you who are wanting to be entered into that drawing, you got to put in hashtag Dr. Linda Likely, as you see on the screen. Those are the ones who put it just like you put it on the screen, the hashtag Dr. Linda Likely will be entered in the drawing. It has to be exactly that way. Also, you can let me know where you're watching from, okay? That $50 gift card, I will announce it at the end of tax season. I'm going to do 2. So if I do 2, it could be before the end of tax season and at the end of tax season. But I'm trying to see where it's going to go regarding that, okay? So I know I'm giving away the $50 gift card, which I do every year. Again, government shutdown, the government shutdown, you guys. So a lot of people have been asking me how it's going to affect us or affect everybody. We're going to have to keep watching and see how it goes, okay? We know that it's tax season. A lot of people are viewing transcripts, okay? A lot of people are gaining access to their transcripts as well on IRS.gov. If you don't know how to get access, I have a whole video on my YouTube channel, and all you have to do is go to IRS.gov to gain access to your transcript, to be able to see the tax codes, you guys, to see how it's going. If you see the 846, then you know you already have a due date that a lot of people already are getting. And those are the people who are not affected by PATH, okay? So can everybody hear me on the live? I hope everybody can, okay? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. As we're moving in tax season again, we're going to see it in April the 15th like every other tax season. But if something happened, they always extend it, okay? Now, for those of you who are looking, when will you receive your tax return refund? Okay. Last video, I was telling you for the last couple of years, I've been telling people that it usually be the 22nd, but I was looking at my calendar. I was actually looking at the calendar on my phone, and I was like, somebody said that the 16th they had a due date. Okay. They was talking about the 16th is a holiday, but I'm thinking 19 is the holiday. I'm looking at it. 19 used to be the President's Day, right? It's every year it usually be affected. Okay. So let me see. Let me look. Okay, 16. I'm sorry. 16, yeah, usually be affected. President's Day. Usually if you have a due date on the President's Day, what they're going to do is give it to you the next day. Okay, so if you have a due date on President's Day, it's going to be the next day. If they start dropping earned income credits and additional child tax credit the 19th, because I'm looking more so it being this year the 19th or the 26th or the 25th. I'm saying the 19th or the 25th. So I don't know where this administration goes with it, but it's been doing the 22nd, but the 22nd appears to be on a Sunday. So I'm thinking PATH lifts on the 15th, President Day on the 16th, the holiday. I'm thinking more so the 19th. So either the 19th, the 20th, or the 25th. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. That's my assumption. That's not written in stone. The IRS decides when they're going to usually release it. Most of the time they be saying in March, but everybody know it always be before March. Okay, the PATH lifts, and then you start seeing due dates before March. So I'm looking at the calendar again for those of you who are listening and watching. This is an assumption while I'm looking at my calendar. President's Day usually puts a halt, and then it always usually be on the 22nd or the 21st. So I'm thinking, like I say, it could be the 19th, the 20th that you see due dates, and it could be even the 23rd or the 25th. So we're going to see, because this is different. Every other tax season we've been seeing like 21st and 22nd. They've been dropping after the PATH lift, but we're going to see. And it could even be before then, because again, we're under a new administration. So we got to see, guys, how this goes. Okay. All right. Now, don't forget, you guys, I'm moving on. I'm showing you guys. Yeah. The due date, some people are going to get refunds on February the 2nd, the ones that are not affected by PATH. Some people said they also have the due dates of the 4th, 16th, 17th. We know last year, okay, the 2nd is on a Monday, and the 4th is on a Wednesday. Somebody actually said the 16th and the 17th, so I see that's Monday and Tuesday in February. Last year was a lot of people on Wednesday. We were seeing Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays. So we're going to see where this goes this tax season. Now, have any of you updated on the WMR? Because I've been in the groups kind of watching. Let me know. I'm trying to update my screen. Give me a minute to update my screen. On here, you guys. I had to update my screen, and I'm going to go ahead and put this back up here, like I said, tax season. So if you have any updates regarding 2026 on the WMR, we know whatever cycle code. So pay attention, you guys, to the cycle code as well. We get money is the membership on here. If you join the community, is absolutely free. You have to join it through my YouTube profile. Also, people are also watching on By Grace Tax Services on my Facebook page, so you can go on there as well. You guys watch. But we get money membership. Membership members have access while I'm on the live. So each live I do during this tax season, if you in my YouTube membership and have joined, you can message me privately so nobody sees it on here, okay? While I'm on the live. Now, those who have subscribed can join the community, you guys, and actually post, but it's absolutely free to join the community. And you can post to the profile, on my profile community on YouTube, and then interact with other people and also me. That's free, but you have to be a subscriber for a week to have gain access. And a lot of people also have told me they've been on here a year. That's perfectly fine. To book appointments, you guys, as well, people have been asking me about booking appointments. I got it on the screen as well. And also you can email me. So if you can email me, and then we'll go from there. I don't talk any tax information or tax preparation fees unless we book. Okay, I don't go over that. I don't talk that on social media. I don't talk that on my channel. If you're wanting to become a client, you email me and then we'll discuss it. And then you have to go by Zoom. I do tax preparation for 50 states. Okay. Been doing it for 7 years and been doing these live updates for 3 years on YouTube. Okay. All right. For those of you who are wanting the planner, we get money planner that I've been talking about, is also available on Amazon for those of you who are interested as well. Again, don't forget about the $50 giveaway. It's going to be April the 15th. You got to put down hashtag Dr. Than Unlikely in the chat or after this video to gain access. How to get a bigger refund right here is also on my website. That's on my YouTube channel. When you look at all the links on my About page, for those of you interested, a lot of people have purchased how to get a bigger refund legally. Now, this does not guarantee that you're going to get a bigger refund. It just tells you what you be missing out on and other stuff, sharing about how you may benefit if you qualify legally for a bigger refund. Now, we get money planner that's available, that is written, designed by me, is also available on Amazon for those of you who are interested. I'm covering all this information while I am on live. For those also that are needing help, also both the planner for tax pro bosses, taxpayers, both of these are available on Amazon, okay? So you put in, we get money over here on Amazon, then you should see Linda Likely, you should see this book. Tax pro bosses, if you're a tax professional and you want a planner, they're not empty. They have a calendar. They talk about tax season. Also, budgeting is also information, but it is places that you can write and do other things in these tax planners. Okay, so then you know. But those who want to get how to get a bigger refund legally, remember that book or ebook is found on my website. Okay, right here. Okay, now I'm gonna be giving new updates throughout tax season, so I want to definitely keep you guys updated. Also, for those of you who are just not watching, remember, if you had student loans, you don't have to worry about the garnishments because it's pushed out into July. Okay, the U.S. Department of Education announced a temporary delay in federal student loan collection, so you will get a refund. So if you worried about filing and you thinking that you in default, you guys, you don't have to worry about that or garnishment. Just make sure you get your return in before July. Okay. So if you're in student loan debt, they do have a pause on that and a pause on garnishment. So to me, if you have student loan debt, you done got all your documents, I would definitely file before July 2026. Okay? While that's available. Now, also remember, I've been doing this before and after tax season for those who need help with coaching regarding tax pros and regarding how to get money on, make money online, start a business, also how to invest in the stock market. All of that is available with We Get Money Over Here coaching. Okay, so all of that's available and you can gain access. Just let me know if you're interested in all of this. Now, let me get back to the tax refund. So that's what I want to get back to. Remember the qualifying children, the max. If you have no children, it's 600 and something, 64, 4,427, 7,000. What is that? I can't hardly see it because it's smaller, and over 8,000. I have it on the screen, you guys. Okay. All right. Now let me move back. We've been talking about those who received. So you have to let me know if you have received a due date already. A lot of people have received, and a lot of people have already seen due dates. Yes, for those who are not affected by PATH. Now, if you're affected by PATH, it lifts after the 15th, okay? After the 15th. And it's been the 22nd again, for those of you who are new getting on. It usually be the 21st or the 22nd that we see refunds, but the IRS always says March. When you go on the IRS website, it says March, but for those of us who've been filing, I've been doing taxes for a while, it usually come in February since that PATH Act, okay? Now, I've been trying to see, again, looking at the calendar, because the 22nd is on a Sunday. I'm thinking it's maybe the 19th or the 23rd or even the 25th. So it could be the 23rd, and it's just guessing. I'm just guessing, okay? I don't know. The only IRS know that, okay? It could be any of those dates, but it usually always be before March, okay? People are seeing 2nd, 4th, 16th, 17th. You know, it's funny because I haven't seen anybody say the 9th or 10th, and I'm looking right now at the I'm looking at my calendar right now, and I'm trying to see. And also, for those of you who haven't already received your refund for 2025, a lot of people saying I hadn't even got my 2025 refund yet, in 2024 refund, excuse me, and now they're dropping. Okay, I told you guys last year, because I do the new tax refund updates from January already, December, that in December I told you guys in 2025, if you haven't already received your refund yet, those of you who didn't receive it last year, most likely will receive it this tax season. So be on the lookout for it too. It usually happens every year. If you do not receive your refund, okay, if you do not receive your refund in 2025, make sure that you reach out to your taxpayer advocate, also to your congressman. I tell people every year, okay? Also, you may want to definitely contact the IRS. If you receive a letter, I always tell people, because some of you are filing early, some of you did not wait on your tax documents, some people start amending tax returns because they say the last day usually be what, the day, but this is a weekend, so most time tax documents come on a Monday. So a lot of people file, and they don't wait on their documents, and they be like, "Woo, I missed one," and they amend them. Now, please know, if you amend tax return, they can take up to 16 weeks. But it can come earlier than that, and it can come later than that. A lot of people struggle during tax season because they run and amend tax returns. They say, "Oh, I didn't wait on my document, and it came in the mail." And when it comes in the mail, they amend them, and they like, "What taking so long?" Amended returns take so long because, look, a lot of people in 2020 from 2024 tax return haven't received theirs. They're still looking, and amended returns, a lot of people still from last year haven't received it. Now we have more tax returns that are stacking on top of each other, okay? So all of that affects. So be mindful. Make sure, if you haven't already filed your tax return yet, Wait on all your documents so you won't have to worry about amended. Sometimes they come after tax season and people run and they file because they say, "Ooh, I need the money," and they miss out. So you guys be careful, be mindful, look out for letters as well. Watch out for fraud, because anything with your tax return with fraud, you're gonna have to wait about, some people say a year. They be getting letters talking about they have to wait a year for fraud and all that. So be mindful during tax season, okay? That's why I always tell people to make sure you have a plan before tax season. Those who tax plan before tax season do well. People with a lot of money, they've been tax planning the whole time, okay? They be careful about their money the whole time, and that's why they do well during tax season. So tax planning, you guys, is very important. I will give y'all a new tax refund update next Wednesday, okay? I hope this information helps. Again, check where's my refund for 2026 on the WMR. Also check your transcripts. Pay attention to your cycle. 05 usually updates, and y'all see it on Friday. And then also you can see the WMR. Sometimes the WMR does not update and you have your refund already in your bank account. I tell people this every tax season. So be mindful, okay? Be mindful of everything that I'm sharing with you guys on this live. All right. I'll see y'all again Wednesday. I know Monday is scheduled for drops, but I'm going to do the refunds definitely and do a video on Wednesday, okay, to keep y'all updated. Y'all have a great day and be blessed.